Well, I figured I'd come and have a look at some tools for a while to get some formulation of some pleasurable happiness. God damn, today started off just stupid. Yeah, it's like I checked out the weather report there, because this time of year it's all bizarro. Like, you check out the wind patterns, it's going north, northeast, then tomorrow it's west, and and then it's south. It's just all over the show. So it's noon, and I couldn't for the life of me find my wet weather gear, because I know I put it in a spot to make certain that I would find it easily. Yep, got some problems. And so that's that. So I had some change, about 190 yen. So I go to the servo, and I had to wait because every single pump was like, there's like 10 pumps every single time. So I got to wait. I'll get to the pump and some other bloke. Back up. Off you go. And I get to the pump. Okay, so I'm putting my dough in there. I'm just about. I think you need 1 litre. I'm on the scoot. 1 litre is minimum. And I'm putting the coins in. I just about get to the 1 litre, and the fucking computers. See, we need the old ways and the new. And and the coins kept falling out and back down to the thingy, and because the 10 yen coin slots filled up, so I can't get the fucking juice. So I have to go to the bank, and I'm fucking shit's fucked. So I'm right on the red line. It's running on, it runs on a sniff of an old rag. It really does. And so I'm thinking, right, this is great. The gods are having a laugh at me again, and I'm gonna run out of juice. I'm gonna have to push it all the way back. Yeah, but I made it, and then I got some juice into it, and then every single fucking traffic light, I've got a window of opportunity between, say, 11 and possibly 3 o'clock, and then after that it's gonna piss down again, and like it's over Korea right now. I'm just like, it's in the red zone. Up in the mountains there, you can see the mountains are all, it's got this fog warning alert, and so we're in this window of opportunity, and I just keep trying to move. I'm just going, nah, I know I'm going to get pissed on. I just know it. I'll probably find that wet weather gear in the warehouse. The tunny fella calls, hey, what are you doing? And I said, I'm coming to the warehouse today. And he goes, right, I am too. So I figured what I might do is just stop for a while and just bask in the glory of tools. Let me touch some tools. Oh, like that. Oh, yes. Feel some tools. Oh, nice. Yep. Just feel that. Feel some abrasive saws. Oh. And these things, and I keep forgetting the name of these ones. I've got one of these. A tool post. Oh. And the pedestal drill. Oh, look at that. These twisties, make sure they're on good. Yeah. Shit's just fucked. Today, things are just going silly poo, sound like, nah. And I'm juiced up on coffee, like I'm shaking around like a freaking madman because I haven't eaten anything. So juiced up on coffee without eating. So now I feel a whole lot better just looking at some tools. Oh, nice. These units, so you can make $1,000. You can get battery operated these units now. Alright, now I'm going to jump on the rig again. And that'll be that for now. Right, let's head to the warehouse, shall we? And try not to worry about anything. Joe, why don't you hitch up the team? Marion, I've been fighting this stump off and on for nigh on 2 years. If I hitch up this team now, fuck that up, if I hitch up the team now, you could say it, beat us. Alright, yeah. Hey, where did the tectonics go? Shit, yeah, there's this fog warning, so up there and on the plateau of Sefri Mountain, So that'd be a rad drive up there. I've been up there in the fog before. Oh, the rice field of contemplation. Shit, mate. Every light after light after light. Today's just going shit. I should just, if I had a calendar, which I haven't got one yet, just cut this day out. But I'm going to go and prepare some things. And on Wednesday, we're going to have a sunny day. So I'll be able to chuck them on the back of the rig. And then send them. Yes. Not much to report then. Oh, we've got a full tank of juice at least. Finally, the rock has come back. Oh, whatever. Come on, get on with it. Let's go. Knee mover, you're doing okay there, mate. You're doing okay. Okie dokie. Let's see now. White down, red up, black earth. Alright, or just connection. Alright, oh, black goes there, whatever. Right. White down, red up. Simple. Now, for your memory only, only for you. La 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 la. The tiny fella's giving me a bit of a task. It's going down, but ain't going up. And it came with this other thing, and that was loose. So my presumption is someone was going to have a go at sticking this one. Yeah. Connecting that up to that. Oh shit. They've cut that off and gone, shit, there's 4 wires. That's got 3 wires. Dog! I already run into a freaking problem. Stargate. Captain's log. It's probably around 2 o'clock or 1 o'clock or some shit, I don't know. Weather report. Ew. Couldn't find my bloody wet weather gear, so that's not good. Nah. I put it somewhere just in case. Like somewhere so I wouldn't forget where I put it. Yeah. That's how I roll. It's true. Stargate. Captain's log. I might have been able to discover something here. In the sector 7 of the quadrants of the such and suches. Where'd my thingy go? Right. Oh god. Oh, there you go. Now before I cut that, I figured I'd probably already know what I'm talking about now. Let's go with power on. Okay. Down, working okay. Up, not so good. We have a limit reset switch here, and that is doing something. Right. Now, I figured I wanted to know, because that knee bone red one connected to the something bone there, around there, and goes in there, and that bone connects to where'd that one go? Yeah, into there, and that goes into a connector here. Well, I burn my eyeballs out with this flash, and that goes into there, into a limit switch in there, which that dealy does something with that limit switch. Whether it moves or not, I'm not 100% sure. Yeah. I'll have to investigate on that one. I wanted to know if I'm getting power to here at least. Then I figured, why don't I cut those and find out, because I crimped that. I might even have some of those. I think I found some. I put them somewhere so I'll remember to find them. Yeah, right, that's going to work. Then I figured I had one of those genius brainwaves. So I figured I'd try to see if there's any resistance there or something like that. Then I figured upon how about I check this lead first of all before I go pong and what have we discovered here, I wonder? And is that the only one? Wow, okay, so let's see if we can find some resistance here. Strangely, it seems that the red one ain't damaged and the white one, which works, and the other one, stranger things have happened. So what are we doing? Well, we're going, what's going on right now? There's some damage there, so maybe there's more damage somewhere else. It might be this lead. I'd be curious to know. Okay, so what I've managed to discover here is, through my limited understanding of electronical things, initially we had an opinion that it wouldn't go up but it would go down. An opinion that something's wrong with the switch, like something mechanical possibly. Should have gotten into that, mechanical, electrical, or whatever you call it. What do they call that stuff? That should have gone into that. Oh, what do you call that? Mechanical, electrical, mechanical, combination-y thing. Anyways, now someone had, all of this came together. He got it from someone just wanted to get rid of it. So he's doing his scrapping rounds and he managed to pick this up for freebies. And this came with it, so someone had to go at fixing this. So this was all loose, the rest of the stuff's over there. So someone was thinking about having to go at changing this switch. And once they realised, they cut this and realised this has got 4 wires. I know not why. I could bother to try to understand that. And this one has 3. And therefore, we found that white was for up, wasn't doing anything, and red wasn't doing anything. Sorry. And now it's doing something. That's up. So what I did was I bypassed this limit switch. This limit switch has had the gong, so we found out from bypassing it. And that will work. Now this switch here, there's another switch here which is for the lower. Now if you open it like that, closed is power off and open, this should work. There you go. Now, so what's happening here is the limit switch internally has issues, but we can't find this particular type switch up there. What we're going to do is just, instead of selling this, fixing it and selling it, because we can't get one of these. If we could get one of these, boom, we're in business. So what we're going to do is just use it, like for over there, for instance, and instead of burning the motor out, we're going to have a limit. This will be our limit switch. So just watch it and go boom, boom. There we go. Okay, so we'll put this switch on, and we'll be able to at least use it. All right, here we go. Well, we're coming up with some kind of designs and ideas, bypassing and creating installing another switch. We found this old dealie here, pew, 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 which we felt would be a little bit better than this other thingy that we kind of found. I started to carve it up to see if we could do something with it, but the wiring's just too thin. It couldn't carry the kind of amperage that we're looking for. This unit, on the other hand, this is old school stuff, so I'm kind of modifying. No one cares about this story. modifying this unit, and if we can get some put on the squeeze, I reckon we can put these. We're working it out, and then we can we'll just use it for ourselves. We can't find that part for that limit switch, and can't sort of use something else in the confines of where it's at. To work on that cam there, could probably manufacture something, fabricate something and make it happen, but the initial idea was to see if we can figure out if it's something easy, just change the switches, boom, and then sell it. And then due to that issue, we couldn't find the a limit switch for it, so it's a pretty old school unit, I'd imagine, and therefore we're going to try and use it ourselves. Yeah, how's that for an idea? Right, let's see if we can make this happen. Man shit! Man! Oh, well, I'll wait. If I can get it to work, then I'll do the man shit. Junkyard. Junkyard. Yeah, I reckon I probably would have enjoyed having, say, electrical, mechanical, mechanical, I think that's what they call it. They call it something like that, an apprenticeship in that kind of stuff. I just didn't know anything. I didn't know fucking anything about any electrical thing, like, ever at all. I still don't know. What's that white thing do? You know, I don't know. What's a capacitor? I don't know. What's a bloody resistor? I don't know. What's a diode? I don't know. And all the math that goes with it. I don't know. We never had anything. You know, when we were young, we just had trees and forest to run around in. Yeah. You know, if I knew, if we had shit and people to teach us stuff and you learn from them and shit, I reckon I could have enjoyed this sort of shit. But it's not too late, is it? Yes. I wonder if I could scam my way in and pretend I'm 16. A lot of other dudes are doing it in Europe, aren't they? And they get into our school systems and then get an apprenticeship, a mechanical electrical apprenticeship. I mean, that'd be groovy. Wonder if I'll pass for 16. Well, they might get some dentists to check out my teeth, and they can figure out how old you are via your teeth, apparently. And yeah, I think some people out there might know what I'm talking about. Anyway, okay, let more in. Now, let's continue, shall we? Junkyard, ずっと前テレビね、Junkyard Wars. And two teams, 2つチーム、物を修理ます、使います、後でアタック。いいテレビショー。Right, well, we've established that this switch was a total waste of frickin' time because it don't do shit, and the switches, they don't work. That switch is broken. Doesn't do anything. But anyways, we have, we don't have a limit switch for the up area. Apparently that's, it says 2 meters, a 2 meter garage, something like that now. But we do have, junkyard, I might just not try to destroy my oil bottle there. Yep, just pull it out. Yep. Okay. So 大体ね、そこに、その辺ぐらい、もうちょっと、limit switch、今、limit switch ね。そう、今、limit switch なし。でも、知った limit switch ある。そう。いいものね。そう、何キロぐらいそのワイヤー、多分、500キロ 1タン多分違うね。多分500キロぐらい。でも、it's good. ねえ。このスイッチなし。あなたのもの、そして時々 50% ぐらいいいもの、50% your things, so about 50% of the time they're gonna be okay. Great. Let's じゃあどうする? What do you want to do with it?
これこれ売ったらいいやん。
これあるね。今年の。
これをもうフリーマーケットで。
あ、ほんと。
でこれ誰が使って。
That's a good idea. Take that to the free market and see if we can sell that. どのいくらぐらい売る？そうね。That's an いいアイディア。もし電気なし僕は悔しい多分ずっと前3個ある。2単と1単と1単。でも今そうね、これだけあるね。じゃあそこに大丈夫？
いいよ。
ありがとう。じゃあ、もうちょっとスクーター、ホンダカーブス探してください。
あればね。
そうね、後で修理ますね。じゃあ、いいアイディア。Okay, looks like I've got myself an electrical crane and we'll sell. Hi, okay. 明日は？
明日多分来ると思う。
本当？
誰が？
多分ね、そのものを売ったね、そして、で、オークションハウス行きたい。そうね、でも、土曜日、日曜日、いい天気ね。そして、もうちょっと物を欲しい買いたい。多分、バッジェット。1万円ぐらいだけバッジェットするね。人時々この人もの好き、この人もの好き、そう、安い。でもちょっとめんどくさい重いものね。でも、明日行きたい。ね。大野城ね。そう、行きたい。電気のツール、現状から自分で修理ます。そう、行きたい。
俺もわからん。
水曜日は？
水曜日はわからんね。
そう、絶対金曜日来ますね。そうね。そう、じゃあ、フリーマーケット。じゃあ、その一単ものフリーマーケット送るね。そう、ちょっとサビでも。OK。じゃあ、OK。木曜日は？
木曜日わからん。多分木金来ると思うけど。
今わからないね。じゃあ、OK。
じゃあね。
はい、じゃあね。Okay, so that's an alright idea then, isn't it? Got myself a crane then. He said I'd just keep it and use it. Unfortunately, the switch didn't, well, it's a good thing really that the actual switch itself, granted it doesn't have a limit switch to stop it, but at least it switches on and off. It didn't do anything when we first attacked this, when I first had a go at it, due to the limit switch, so I just bypassed that, and now we're, it's a bit abrupt. Slightly abrupt. But I'm alright with that. I have my doubts as to whether anyone's going to buy that off me anyway. It's a bit old and kitanai, a bit dirty, subby, a bit rusty, but I can keep that as a backup. Oh, I like this. This unit's alright. Okay, yeah, have that gasoline tank near that open fire. That's thinking. I haven't got any juice in the bloody thing anyway, so that's alright. Alright, how about I dismantle this waste of time switch. Dull. And then, yeah, that's alright. Oh, there we go. Well, it was fun messing about with that anyways, and I learned a few things about it. I was watching this bloke in Australia there, and he got a really old bulldozer going. I was watching that last night, and everyone watching it just like, wow, man, this dude, he's got skill and experience, this bloke can do a lot of stuff, and he knows the nuances. Like, he worked in a spare parts store, not spare parts, yeah, or spare parts store, isn't it? You know, from the dealership, for parts, and yeah, and of a number of different companies for trucks and all kinds of heavy equipment, and excavators and all kinds of bloody yah-yahs, and so he learnt the nuances of these things over the years, and he's got remarkable skill. Woo! I don't want to go too high there. And what if I put a limit switch on that iron barry thing there? And then, no, that's just way too technical for me. Oh! It's supposed to be going down. Junkyard! Ooh! 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 Oh! Junkyard! Junkyard! Great! Cool! Oh, yeah, it's a pity we, in fact, couldn't get that limit switch to work, and then we could, you know, flog this off at the market. So now I have to have it. Yeah! Man shit! Man shit! Yeah, well, there you go. Oh, I tried. We couldn't get that particular part, and but we were able to test to see if it was the limit switch. So I'm very pleased that I was able to at least assess the problem and come up with a workable solution. But our ideas are that we're not going to sell dangerous stuff. It's something that doesn't have a limit switch, but it's not dangerous. It's just like you burn the motor out. Overload it and then burn it out. There's actually a reset switch on that thing. There's a green reset switch there, so I reckon if it gets to a certain load, it'll cut out anyways. It's like a secondary backup to limit switches failing, something like that. I have no idea what I'm talking about, but anyways, that's probably what it is. I figure that hooky thing there's for all that excess line for that. Okay, so I'll rip it down, take off that. I want to know why that isn't working, so I'll pull that apart and have a look, and then get on to something else. There's a chap that's interested in some stuff, so I'll some Buddhist stuff up there, and yeah, well, this is quite an interesting day, really. I'm quite pleased with what we were able to put together. What we're able to do with that. I didn't expect to be messing about with that thing whatsoever, but right on. There we go. Okay. Well, managed to fathom a few things along the way, so I guess we can ditch this after all. And anyways, that switch, it turns out, I'm going to keep that. See, it was I wanted to put a switch in between, so I bypassed the limit switch, and the switches on the actual thing you engage the thing, they'll work okay. So you know, you let go and it'll stop, so that's all cool. Yeah, that switch, should I decided when I bypass, I'll stick a switch in between. It turns out that it was working, so it wasn't gonna shut it down at all, because I went from 1 into 2, and then those 2 into 1. And then what happens was that that switch, when you flick it off, it doesn't disengage positive and negative. Negative is always going through, and it disengages positive. So in this case, when I put the 1 wire to the 2, it was just simply engaged all the time. So regardless of what the switch did, that was going to be giving power to the unit. So at least I pulled it apart. I wanted to know what was going on there. So to my mind, a switch is a switch. You switch it, and then all current is removed. But that wasn't the case with that switch there. So Yeah, learned a few tricks along the way. Now, I'm going to weigh and measure something and take a few photos. Let's go chuck this over at Tunny Fella's area. How are we going as far as rain is concerned? Ew. I might not get saturated on the way back. I may do. I think I'll kick around for another 20 minutes or so. It shan't take me too long now. Ew. Oh god, ain't too good. I'm really kind of keen on going to an auction tomorrow. Very limited budget once again. But I'm keen to, hopefully, there'll be some junked up electrical components and things I can, let's just chuck it over that other one. He's got a bunch of electrical tools or something that are in disrepair. So I'm kind of enjoying that, you know. Today was quite successful in the way that I was able to at least fathom the issues and understand it, you know. I don't know about electrical, mechanical, componentry and shit. No. I know a little bit. Like, I've seen limit switches before on like gates and shit, and roller doors or whatever the fuck they were, and pneumatic sliders for tooling. And so I was like, right, I've seen things like that before. So having that experience, it's like that old bloke, that Australian bloke. God, he's cool. This old chap. People call him up. Oh, this dozer's sitting out there. It's been out there for years. It's a diesel. Have a go and see if you can get it going. He's like, righto. Oh man, this and old trucks and shit from the frickin' 50s and whatever. And he's like, righto. And he walks you through it and shows you what's what and certain nuances, that word again, of particular models and things. The similarities between different makes and models and designers and whatever. I've come up with different solutions to certain things. So, you push that one, it does that, and pull that one does that. The other one's pull and push or whatever. And so there's differences with a lot of these makes and models, and this bloke's got a remarkable amount of experience, and he just sort of looks at something and he knows what tools to bring, he knows what all those years of experience of shit that could go wrong, and I'm fascinated with it. I watched the whole episode, and lots of people are like, wow man, this bloke's, he's got a lot to give, and I really like his channel. I'm gonna have to get the name of it again. I haven't forgotten the name of that bloody thing again. What do you call those saws again? Oh no, I've looked it up 5 times. Right, let's stick that in there, figure some shit out, and get going. How about that? Okay, so I was asked about this. I took this off the shelf here. It's still fairly dusty. I reckon a bit of soap and water and a bit of a clean up. Now is the go. You'll find that if you do go for a clean up, you should always be careful with the finger areas. I've seen over the years different statues and things. This is the most delicate region, so if you're polishing something or just clean a bit of dust off, I could do it, but you get to enjoy doing that. Just a bit of dust from it's been up there on the shelf for a long time, and yeah, so just when you be mindful of just keeping these areas all safe and things like that. So yeah, this is a wonderful piece. It's a Buddhist symbol for those that don't recognize that, and you can't have this video. Yeah. Anyways, now it's this Buddha here is just shy of 56 centimeters. You'd say 555 mil, I guess you could say, something like that. I'll put it up as 56 centimeters. But yeah, it's a absolutely gorgeous glazed piece, isn't it? Porcelain stuff. It's really nice. In fact, I've got the I won't put it down like that. That's actually Kanon Sama right there. Quite a bit of weight in this one for in consideration to size wise. Roughly the same in weight. That's also a beautiful piece too. And I figured I'd pull these down, have a bit of a look-see-poos, and I've got the air hose out and just cleaning up some dust. And this here is indicative of back in the day where many samurai became converted to Christianity, and you'll find, well, actually some chaps years ago, they called me up and they found some hidden samurai armor, yoroi, and it was had Christian motifs and stuff like that. Christian, I wouldn't call it a family crest, come on, but the designs on it. So it's very, very interesting. Yeah, so this piece here, my plan is you have to go via the air freighter. Well, I think the best way is to go via the air freighter. If I do put this up, if this chap decides not to, I'll put it up on Etsy there, and in that case I'll need to have your phone number on the invoice. So yeah, I'll give this chap or lady, I don't know, first dibs to have first look. Now my plan is to go with the air freighter, and I'm thinking of maybe knock something up out of this stuff. I've got plenty of other stuff over here, and I want to build a strong wooden box for it. That way there's always weights and measures to consider. I think that we should come in just fine as far as weights and measures are concerned. With the air freighter, which will work out cheaper. It's just labor, I don't mind doing stuff like that. I just want to make it a nice solid box for it, and wrapping and all that sort of stuff to make certain that this thing's got its best chance. And the freighters are really good, very fast too. Okay, now I am going to do something with that, if someone out there is watching. I'll probably have that out on Wednesday. I'm thinking of going to this auction house on the Murray. I was saying to my mate a bit earlier, I wouldn't mind going there and having a bit of a look, see what they got, and getting back into it, but on a limited budget. Another mate's like, oh, hey, when are you coming? I'm like, yeah, it's just a cash flow thing. Anyways, it's just the way it is. Alright, now, I am going to go. That's the plan. Yes. Right. Take that stuff, plonk it in there, get on that rig, and enjoy the rain. No, actually, I think I might have it's not raining right now, so who knows, I might fare okay. We'll see. Should I? Would I? Could I? Yes, I should wear these overalls too. It's not exactly warm. I'll whack my jacket over that. No one cares about that. Hey? Who cares about ABAREBUGYO? Nobody! Oh god, a stadium of people. Nobody! Alright then. Yeah, a good day indeed. Just another sober day of just doing stuff. Now that the weather, it's trying to break into decent weather. That's what it does. Every time it tries to break into spring, and then you get the Siberian waters, and then you get the monsoonal style stuff coming from China there, and then it all mixes in, and all the winds are all in different directions. It's all wacky wonky weirdo poos. It is, but it is trying to break into spring, and that's a great thing. And I can't wait for when it's warmer. So yeah, and I'm still on this sober train, man. It's just quite. It's a freaking miracle.
In the worlds before Monkey, primal chaos reigned. Heaven sought order, But the phoenix can fly only when its feathers are grown.
Oh, before I hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more. Before I hit the road, oh, I've got some of those blue gummy bags. Look at that. Had to go to town and all that junk and chucking them in those gummy bags. It's the unburnable stuff and utilising that. Anyways, the Tunny fella says, "Hey, you want some mineral water?" No. Where'd you get that? And he puts it in. This is shochu. This is not shochu. 25% booze. He drinks shochu all the time. He drinks shochu. He's probably drinking right now. And he doesn't call me up as much these days in the middle of the night, you know, and tells me exactly what we already talked about the same day. But he said he went up into the mountains. I know what he's talking about. Up in the mountains there, they've got these pipes that come directly out of the mountains themselves and drilled in the mountains. People go up there and fill up their water bottles, or in this case a shochu bottle from 7-Eleven. And yeah, fill up their bottles with the mineral water, you see. It's some kind of catchy thing. Yeah, so let's see if we can have a swig of this mineral water. Ah, good. Well, thankfully it wasn't shochu. No, it really is. It's mineral water. Mizu no mineral mizu desho. Kore shochu chigao. Shochu abunai. Shochu's dangerous, man. Don't go near that shit. I mean, sake is okay. Amakuchi sake, sweet sake. Yep, that's okay. Sake with the gold flakes in it. Yep, that's okay. But shochu, don't go near that shit. Just don't drink that stuff. Just don't. It's just too... Oh, God, you'll knock your freaking socks off and end up cracking your freaking head open like I did. Yeah, don't go near that. Alright, now, take a slash and go. Start up the rig first. Okay.
Elemental forces caused the egg to hatch. From it then came a stone monkey. The nature of monkey was irrepressible.